Agree.
Yeah, that's done. Let's put it in cement, rock. Let's do a little Cooper Flagg talk here, because that was, of course, last night. That was the hyped moment. Everyone waiting to see what this kid has. It took him a while, bit of a slow start. Didn't get his first points until the third quarter. Look, his parents were sitting courtside. There's so much talk about him. Jay Billis is calling the game. Like, there's a lot, Chandler. And I don't know if it was a first night jitters, age, intimidating, what?
Yeah, he struggled. He looked like an 18-year-old kid
rough.
playing against arguably the greatest defensive player of all time. It was not a good matchup. It was not a good matchup
Greatest
for him.
man who's ever lived.
And again, I saw Cooper got by his guy 2 or 3 times and literally hit him with a U-turn when he saw Wemby at the rim, which again, they play Washington next. I think he'll bounce back and have a kind of get his feet, and he kind of found it. But he was definitely nervous. He definitely seemed a little rusty. I did love and hated at the same time. He only took 2 field goal attempts in the first half. He didn't force. He didn't press. He didn't try and do too much. But also, I don't know if I love him at point guard. You're you're taking away what he does good. You got him the #1 pick to go out there and dominate and be elite and do what he does best. Having him initiate the offense and set up the offense doesn't allow him to do what he does great, which is get out in transition, finish, get to the rim, cut, move without the ball. When he's initiating it, kind of takes that away. Obviously, it's a small sample size. It's one game. I think he's going to be okay, but he looked like an 18-year-old playing against grown men last night.
And I want to piggyback off of that and to speak off something Lou said earlier about positionless basketball. Like, yeah, we are in that era of basketball, but I also think we're not putting some of these players in the position to succeed, to be successful and succeed. And we've seen plenty of examples of how this positionless basketball doesn't work. We can start with the Phoenix Suns team of last year, where they tried to go out there this season with championship hope, and they didn't have a point guard on the roster.
That was rough.
And it was horrible. It ended badly. And, we continue this trend. And, yeah, it's great in certain areas, but like you said, they're not putting the young fella in position to be successful. He's not a point guard. And that's not something you can just wake up and go do it. Being a point guard...
Everybody ain't Draymond.
Exactly.
Yeah,
being a point guard comes with real responsibility. It's being the floor general. You're the second coach. You're the coach on the floor. So to put that type of pressure on an 18-year-old rookie and think he's going to come in and lead a team of veterans and also have championship aspirations at the end of the year, that's just not realistic.
It's also not who he is.
And it's not helping this kid.
Well, I mean, look, he's got the right coach to be the guy to be like,
Absolutely.
this isn't it.
And
so,
again,
like,
I get tweaking it, and Kyrie Irving's out, and they're trying to get him going. They're trying new things with this lineup, but I'd rather see them start D'Angelo Russell at point guard or Nimhard and put him in his natural position and let him be who he is. That got him to the #1 pick. Being a point guard didn't get him drafted #1. Being Cooper Flagg, being this athletic wing that can play all different types of positions and styles, that got him #1 pick, not being a point guard.
Right.
Maybe there'll be a change.
Right. You got to have the personnel to do that, right?
Yeah.
It works for Golden State. It may work for some other teams, but we look at the 2 teams that's kind of experimented with it, with Iman Thompson down in Houston. They got a point guard that's out with injury. You look at Dallas, their point guard is out with injury.
Phoenix didn't have a point guard, so they
Phoenix
had to
didn't
do
have
it.
But it's point guards on the market.
They have
It's no excuse.
No, absolutely. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. You experiment with it. All right, let me make sure he's put in the best position possible to be successful. So he's got to make that adjustment, and he has the best coach in the NBA to be able to do that, to put him in a place to be successful. Yeah, put him in that mid-range somewhere where he's dangerous, where he has a live dribble, where he can play off of the dribble instead of initiating the offense. That's going to take some time for him to get used to. Hopefully they adjust and he doesn't have to get used to it.
Agreed.
You can put him in a natural position where you can get it. They tried it last night. It didn't work out. Some of these other teams have tried it. It didn't work out. Hopefully you put these guys in the best position for them to be successful for your team moving forward.
Their next game is against the Wizards.
So, yeah,
there you go.
I'm with you.
Let's not
in the
be
world
rude.
of positionless basketball, it ain't for everybody.
It's not for everybody, man.
It's not. All right, we're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, coach of the LA Rams, Sean McVay, joins us. Woohoo!
Run it back, run it up, 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 run it